This video shows you how you can take your essay text into Microsoft Word so that you can separate it by sentences and do much easier and more convenient sentence structure editing. You must begin by opening up your essay in Google Docs. You'll want to select only the paragraphs of your essay, not the title and not the other information. So begin at the top, go to the bottom, and select everything from the introduction to the end of the paragraphs. Now you're going to want to copy this text so that you can paste it into Microsoft Word. However, if you try right-clicking the text directly, it's possible that when you do a copy, that you might get this display. This tells you that you cannot copy text in that way using Google Docs. So instead, the best way to copy the text is probably directly through your computer. If you can see a menu bar and go to the Edit menu, you can choose Copy from there. Alternately, you can use a keyboard shortcut. On Windows, you would type Control-C. Hold down the Control key and then tap the letter C and then let go of the Control key. On a Macintosh, it is Command-C. Once you do that, then you will have copied the text, and now you're ready to take it into Microsoft Word. This is how to do the process using Microsoft Word on a Mac. First, open up a new document in Microsoft Word, and then paste the text. You might notice that the text has formatting. It may not, but it may have it. If it's double-spaced, then you'll probably want to switch it down to single-spaced. If it's single-spaced, it might be easier to edit. But this is your choice. It could be easier this way, or you might like it to be double-spaced. I'm going to use single-spaced. If you have an indent, a first-line indent, you'll probably want to get rid of that because the indent doesn't really serve any purpose right here. Now you'll want to do the find and replace. In Microsoft Word for Macintosh 2011 to 2016, there should be a little text box or a search box in the top right of your document window. If you click on the little magnifying glass icon on its left side, you should be able to select Replace. When you do that, then on the left side, a new pane will open. This is the Find and Replace pane. You should be able to click in the Search Document and Replace With. In Search Document, you'll want to type a period and a space. That should find the end of most sentences in your document. Under Replace With, you'll want to type period, no space, and then an up caret P. Now the up caret on the English keyboard is Shift and then the number 6. On the Japanese keyboard, it should be between the backspace key and the minus key, somewhere in the top right of your keyboard. You'll want to put at least 2 of these in the Replace text box. I'm going to put 3 right now because I'd like to have extra space in between my sentences. These up caret P codes will tell the computer to put an extra space or an extra enter between each sentence. So then you'll want to click on Replace All. So if you click on Replace All, your document should look like this. Now, this doesn't work on all sentences. You might notice, for example, that when you have the end of a paragraph, the end of the paragraph didn't have a space after the period. Therefore, it's possible that there was no extra spacing put here. So you might want to put some extra spacing there. You'll also notice that if there was a sentence that ended with a quotation mark, that also probably would not have been caught. So you want to put the extra spaces there to separate the sentences. That's how you put it on Microsoft Word on a Macintosh. Once you have all the sentences separated in Microsoft Word, you should be able to now start analyzing them. This will make the sentences much easier to see because now they're not in the middle of a big paragraph, and each sentence is isolated. One advantage that is immediately apparent is that you can see the length of sentences. For example, you can see that this sentence is fairly short, and this sentence is fairly long. If you want to find out how long they are exactly, you can select the sentence, and then if you go down to the bottom left of your Microsoft Word window in any version on any platform, you should be able to see a word count. In this case, I can see that my sentence is 39 words long. That's far too long. Remember, any sentence should be no more than 25 words. You can also find out if too many of your sentences are short. This sentence, for example, is 12 words. That's fine. But if you notice that most of the sentences in your document are between 6 and 10 words, that means your sentences are probably too short, and your writing is going to seem choppy in style. So you don't want that either. In that case, you're probably going to want to either rewrite or even join some of the smaller sentences into larger sentences. But don't just do it randomly. Make sure that the sentences fit together. The next step should be to analyze the individual sentences. By looking for punctuation or by finding different kinds of connectors or conjunctions, you should be able to find the clauses in each sentence. Find out if they are correctly connected, if they are correctly written, if the phrases inside them are also correctly placed and organized. You should also be able to do a basic grammar check sentence by sentence. Once you're finished, you should use this as a guide for correcting the sentence structure in your original document. I would not advise that you use this document as the draft that you give me. This should only be a work document. As a matter of fact, you might even want to print it out on paper and work on it from there. Then you'll want to go back into your Google Drive and edit the sentences here in this document. That would probably be the best way to keep things organized and looking good. So that's the process for using Microsoft Word to split your essay into individual sentences and do sentence structure analysis for your Essay 1 Draft 2 and all of your future essay drafts.